Barton here, Gray right there. Yep. So Gray wanted me to share with you this story. It's a cautionary tale. What we've noticed is there are a lot of middle school students who seem to be love is in the air, we might say. Yeah. So some coupling up we've noticed, and so this is a story from my life. When I was a young man, I was, I had a girlfriend, and I thought she was my true love. I was in love. And so this is a story that we think is important. We were in a long distance relationship, and this was a lesson that I learned around the holidays, a gift giving time for many. So I sent her a gift. I don't even remember what the gift was. I'm sure it was special. I might have even made it because I make a lot of gifts for people. And then she sent me a gift, and it arrived on the front porch. I get home, and there was it was like a potted plant, and there was like a tree, a skinny tree, and on the tree was a little bird. I think they must have all been in a cage. So a tree, little bird, and so okay. There was maybe a card with it. I think it said like "For my true love," something like that.
Very sweet.
Yeah. So I took it in and I thanked her because it was a kind gift. And I thought, okay, great. Gift giving done. Well, then the next day, the mailman comes and he looked a little bit like, what is happening? And he hands me a cage covered, and there are two more birds. They're little birds. They were gray birds, and they're coo. They're like cooing birds. And I don't know what they were, but they're more birds. And I'm like, okay. And it said, "For my true love" again. And so, I don't know exactly what to do. And so this just kind of continues on. My mailman started to get really irritated because there were birds, just like a lot of birds coming into my house. One day, I remember I was coming home, and the mailman was very irritated at this time. He's rolling up with like a pool, like a kiddie pool, and he sets it on the porch, and then he like walks around the side of the house and looks very annoyed. He fills up the pool with water, and then he goes back to the back of his mail truck, and he brings out 7 swans, and he plops them into the pool, and the swans are just swimming around. There was a day in there before the swans came where she sent me, it was 5 golden rings, and I was like, well, now I'm feeling like I haven't done enough.
Yes.
She keeps sending me birds.
What about the girls? What about, tell them about the
Yeah, so I got 23 birds living in my house, just all around. There's these geese laying eggs all over the place. Too many eggs. I can't eat that many eggs. And then the next thing that I know, I knock on the door, and I look, and there are 8 young women outside my door, and they on a rope, each one of them has a cow with them, and I'm like, I don't even know, is this a gift? Is it like the same card? I say hello. They were like, oh, hello, so excited to be there. I was like, can I help you? We're here to do the milking. I was like, okay. Can you do that in the backyard? And so I haul the cows around to the backyard, and so I kind of go back around. I'm like, how long are you here for? Oh, they don't even know how long they're there for, but they're 8 young women milking cows in the backyard, and I got more milk than I know what to do with. And so I'm like, I called my girlfriend, and I'm like, oh, I just love you so much. I just thought I thought that you would appreciate it. And so I don't even know what to say. Okay, thank you, my true love, thank you. And so
That's how you guys talk to each other?
I was a younger man.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
So So, but we're not finished. The story doesn't end there, because the next day, now there are more women at my door, young women, and I'm like, what are you doing here? And they said, well, we're here to do the waiting. And I said, waiting, what are you waiting for? And they filed right past me into the house, and they sat down and they started to look like at their watch, and like they were waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for, but now they're in my house. I've got the 8 women in the back, 23 birds roaming around the house, and I gotta feed all these people. I don't even know. And then that's not the end. The story does not end there. Then there's some guys. The next day, these 10 guys come, and these guys, just to give you an example, they're just, I'm like, hello? And they're just leaping around. The girls were excited. Guys come in, and I'm on the phone to my girlfriend. I'm like, we can't, how many people? And she's like, oh, but I love you so. I just thought that the guys leaping, aren't they so lovely? And I was like,
No, not really. No.
Yeah, not really. And so, but it doesn't stop. It didn't stop there. Now, the next day, I hear it coming from down the street. This music, loud music coming, and it's coming from 2 different directions. And I look out, and there are men with flutes. And some of them have like the tiny whistles. I don't know what they call those, the little ones. And they're marching towards my house. And I'm like, of course, yes. I still get the guys leaping around. Dust coming down from my ceiling because they're still leaping up in the ceiling. And now here come these guys playing flutes and whistles and stuff. And they're in the house. And now I've got everybody. And you know what I did? I killed the first bird. I was like, I gotta feed all these people. How am I gonna feed all these people? And I sold the rings. There were 5 rings. I sold them because I got a lot of people in my house. It was like 30 something people at this time, and the women are still waiting, and they're still out back milking. And what do I do with all this milk? I don't even know. And
Don't you drink almond milk?
yes, yeah, lactose intolerant. Milk's not helping me. I don't know, but my one true love. I learned she wasn't really my true love, people. She had one more gift for me, and I could hear this one. I thought I was downtown Asheville on a Thursday night. Drumming. 12 guys drumming. The guys playing the flutes, the milking, geese, quack, quack, all around. My house is crazy. And so I guess what I'm saying is question true love, question it, and beware of a long distance relationship, especially in the holiday season when you're gonna give gifts. So that's our warning for you. I don't even want to tell you how the story ended. It's too much.
I think she maybe hated you.
Yeah, I got that. I did something wrong, and I learned a deep, dark lesson from it.
Yeah.
23 birds, 50 people. Just good luck, happy holidays.